Hello, I'm Tony Kostecki, General Director of Seagle Music Colony. Welcome, and thank you for your support of our Foundation for the Future event. Seagle Music Colony is the oldest and one of the most distinguished young artist summer vocal training programs in the United States. Oscar Seagle, a world-renowned baritone, established the colony in 1915 to give vocal lessons to his students. After stewardship from generations of the Seagle family, and leadership in the past 15 years by Darren Keith Woods, myself, and our expert faculty and staff, we are now preparing to enter our second century as a leader in operatic and musical theater artist training. Nationally, our reputation as a premier training program attracts the very top young artists on the verge of professional careers. Recent alumni are experiencing success in prestigious opera houses in the U.S. and around the world. This season, a staggering number of alumni from the past 15 years are singing professionally at places like the Metropolitan Opera, San Francisco Opera, Santa Fe Opera, Glimmerglass, and other top venues. As an example of our successful training, 11 alumni from the past 3 summers were 2010 Metropolitan Opera National Council audition winners at the district level, and 2 of those 11 made it to the stage of the Met for the semifinal round. I don't think there's another program in the country that can claim that kind of success. Audience members from the Adirondack region flock to performances at the colony each year. Demand is great enough to support 3 times as many performances as we had only 15 years ago. Our artists also take shows on the road into the underserved North Country region of upstate New York. This increase in performances and heightened reputation has caused a great shift in our operations, our budget, and our facilities needs. In 2004 and 2005, we built the Shames Rehearsal Studio, which includes rehearsal space and a set and costume shop that make our performance schedule and the magnificent production qualities a reality. With significant contributions from the Seagle family, Seagle Music Colony also took ownership of many of the lands and buildings we use each summer, and thanks to the generosity of several major donors, we also replaced 2 aging housing cabins with modern buildings and acquired 2 parcels of land that adjoin the property that we now use in the program. And in 2008, Seagle Music Colony took another giant step in our evolution by hiring its first full-time year-round employee, a general director, myself. Now, all this incredible growth has been generously supported by our extremely loyal and loving family of donors and supporters. Even in 2009, despite the state of the economy, we received a record level of contributions. All of this brings us to the point that we're at today. We are ready to build a foundation for our future that will support the even greater vision we have as we enter our second century. Over the past few years, the Board of Directors, Darren, and I have taken a good deal of time to examine our organization, find our strengths and our weaknesses, and evaluate a plan for our future. Our vision statement now reads, to be the preeminent summer vocal training program in the world, supported by an operating endowment and state-of-the-art facilities. Using this vision, several groups of the board and other supporters and volunteers have spent significant time and thought in developing a strategic plan that outlines how to turn our vision into reality. Part of the plan addresses how to continue improving the program we're so proud of. We don't think it's in the best interest of our vision to expand the number of artists or performances anymore. We believe that the facilities in which we live and perform do need some major investment to continue to attract top-notch young artists. As the focal point of the program for both artists and audience, our theater is at the top of the list for improvement. Now, no one will argue that the Oscar Seagle Memorial Theater is a unique and remarkable space. However, the building, like so many in our region and even on our campus, is approaching the end of its useful lifespan. Furthermore, The stage and the backstage areas are hardly state-of-the-art. Knowing that rehabilitating the theater would be costly and complicated, we sought expert advice on how to proceed. We consulted professional site planners, architects, and structural engineers who have given their time free of charge to give us preliminary evaluations of our options. With their help, we've collected enough information to make educated decisions. And late in 2008, the board voted to pursue the possibility of building a new theater and rehabilitating the existing theater for alternate use. That decision and subsequent explorations by various board committees brings us to tonight's event. Before we can begin fundraising in earnest towards a new theater or any other building upgrades at Seagle Music Colony, we need to have detailed input from architects and other building professionals to develop detailed plans and cost estimates. Since this type of professional expertise is not a part of our annual budget, we needed to find a way to raise funds over and above our annual support for this specific expense. Your contributions this evening are helping us to take the first steps towards raising the funds needed for these services. Tonight is only the beginning. Over the next 5 years leading up to our 100th anniversary season, we'll continue to improve the program you love. We'll bring you more amazing young artists, more entertaining and professional productions, and more opportunities to become involved in our organization and plan for our future. While we look to the future to fulfill our vision, it's important to keep our eye on our current mission of developing and supporting the best young vocalists in the country and bringing quality performances to the public. I want to give a special thank you to our local hosts this evening who so graciously opened their homes and underwrote these parties on our behalf. This is an exciting first for Seagle Music Colony, a first off-season event, a first step towards our future, and the first time to engage people in so many locations across the country in our efforts. Thank you so much for being an integral part of building our foundation for the future.